First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Oates and Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Once again, it's Walker. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third down, 3 to go. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. To throw on 1st down is Garner. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Walker. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Nick Martin is there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. Nowhere to run that time. Punt team got down there quickly, and they're going to stop him back inside the 10-yard line. On first down, Leonard. That's complete to all the tight end. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3. Second down and 3. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. Look at him go! He's inside the 40, down the sideline to the 20, and he is gone! 85 yards! Touchdown, Atlanta! That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. It was Jerry Jones that time making the play.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and
9. From the 31. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Lots of space past the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Saints. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
He will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Leonard gonna throw on 1st and 10. He'll get that to all his tight end. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
But even 20 yards, impressive starts to this drive.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
To the air on third down. Here's Leonard. That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Max Melton. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold it on fourth down.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger, 19.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 18-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Ready? Half the 60. Half the 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Falcons are in the lead by the score of 13-7.
Saints 7. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Tyke Smith, there on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Straight ahead, it's Walker. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And that is incomplete.
I I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the set. Here we go, set. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw on 1st and 10. Leonard. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. On 1st and 10, it is Leonard. This caught right side by Worthy. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Falcons first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
We are through one. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. To the air is Leonard. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And it looks like he's going to have enough indeed. The referee does signal. It is a first down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down. So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Come on, set. Lightning 18. Trap 60.
From the gun, here's Leonard. Open man is Reed. He's got it. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A 37-yard attempt.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
16.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. Another run here with Mitchell. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now, as he is on to punt for New Orleans. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go. 70 line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
3rd and 7.
Ready? 70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
To throw is Leonard. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Atlanta.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
2nd and 6 at the 49-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Leonard. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Gain of 17 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Come on, come on, come on.
They'll stay on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Set. Bronco 80.
Looking to throw. It's Leonard. Now screen set up for Blue. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and long.
Buffalo 18.
Leonard to throw. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
1st down and goal to go.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Riley Leonard. Touchdown Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Saints 7. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
3rd down, they need 5. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Third quarter begins with a run. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this and fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. They'll throw. It's Leonard. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and falls incomplete.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Harold Landry, they're on the tackle.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Pistol snap back to Darnold. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, New Orleans. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Moody's extra point is good. Saints are able to cut into the deficit.
Saints 14.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Leonard now on 2nd down. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Now a run on 1st down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Leonard. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And yes, that'll get it. 1st down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up 1st down.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Right back to him on 1st down. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Let's 19 Lion. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll look to throw. Escaping to his left.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. This quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight. He's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up third and goal.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal.
Come on. Set. Go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Riley Leonard. Touchdown Atlanta. Cardi now to add the extra point.
For the extra point.
He's got it. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
Falcons 37. Saints 14. Joshua Cardi to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Mitchell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll air it out down the middle. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 59 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go, Sam.
Throwing, Darnold. And he's in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown Saints. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a 2-possession game here late.
Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Saints are able to edge a bit closer.
Saints 21.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
After a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
1918.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 20. It's good for a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
70 Timberwolf.
He'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Falcons. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Falcons 44, Saints 21. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The play action with Darnold. That's left side to Tucker. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On play action, here's Darnold. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Middle, he's got Tucker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. Darnold to the air once more. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A first down picked up as they are getting close.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
2nd and 11. Run up the middle. It's Walker. And he's in! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. Saints are able to cut into the deficit.
Falcons 44, Saints 28.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
First down run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready?
First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now. 70 Lion. Ready, ready.
Now a handoff running right. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll drop to throw. Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal.
Joshua
This is going to
Carty
be from 53 yards out.
53-yard.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
Makes the score.
And the Falcons will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Darnold now on first and 10. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Running is Mitchell. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and
8. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Third, they need 8. Darnold now to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Asante Samuel Jr.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Drive will start on the ground. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. And that's the first thought in your mind, running a play from the 1. If you're the defense, trap them back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with the good stop there.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where the defense really understands what's coming. They know the offensive point of view is to just try to give themselves a little breathing room, move it away from the goal line, and in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
To throw on first down is Darnold. He's going to look downfield once again. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Second and 10. Darnold. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one